Hello, Anteater fans. Michael O'Sullivan here with Julie Brooks, head coach of the UC Irvine women's golf team, as we preview the upcoming 2016-17 campaign. And Julie, you know, for every golf season is two halves. You got the fall and then you go into the spring. And we start in September for you guys, where you go to Colorado State on the 12th and 13th. And I know you went to Colorado last year to open things up in Fort Collins. And then you go to San Jose State soon after that, and that's a pretty loaded tournament, I know.
Yeah, they usually have a really good field, and it'll be a really good test for us. A great golf course, very playable, very scoreable.
And then after that, when you flip the calendar to October, New Mexico State and UNLV, and Vegas will be the final tournament before you get a little bit of a break in your schedule. I know that's a pretty decent field too.
It's a great field. We really need to step up and play well there with the amount of top 25 teams that are there.
Yeah, in Vegas, as we were just talking about, you got to tee off early, right, with that heat.
And you got to tee off early.
Got to tee off early, and then a little bit of a break before we get to February, and you'll have a pretty big meet right away with UC Riverside, and that'll be important because that's a preview of the Big West Conference Tournament Championship. That's the same site, correct?
Correct. Oak Quarry out in Riverside will be the Big West kind of a preview. And so we're looking to get a lot of work done there, get our information, get our clubs down, and get ready for the Big West in April.
Yeah, so Riverside, that'll be a big meet after you get that break. And then you'll have Long Beach State and Fresno, so staying pretty close in California in the big scheme of things. But Fresno State and Wyoming, those last two tournaments before the Big West Conference Championships, those are new to the schedule.
New to the schedule. We've been to Fresno in the past. This time it'll be a different golf course. However, it's a very scoreable golf course, and the last two tournaments are really to just gain some confidence going into the Big West.
And that Wyoming tournament is in Arizona, however, right?
Yes, they host in Arizona because I think it's probably maybe still snowing in Wyoming. I'm not sure, it could. Yeah. But they've been hosting down there for a few years, and again, it's desert golf, a chance for the girls to build confidence. Yeah,
so they'll have that confidence, hopefully, going into the Big West Conference Tournament Championships. You mentioned Riverside is the host. They won a year ago at their Davis, had a pretty big run, and of course, Davis followed you guys in terms of winning consecutive conference titles. What are you looking for out of the Big West this year?
It's going to be another tough race, and we hope to be right in the thick of it. We should be. We're going to be much stronger this year, and we're just going to go fight like we need to win this, and we want to win this. And we have a really good team this year, and we have the capability of doing it.
Yeah, you talk about that team. Who are you looking for out of big years out of?
Kaylee Inn is returning from her redshirt year. She's a second-team All-Big West. She just returned from playing in the U.S. Women's Amateur, so she's had a great summer. Avery French is a transfer from UNLV, and she will bring a lot of leadership and maturity to the team, as well as a really good game. And we have Sam Chan, who's the lone senior, right. And again, her leadership is key as well. She's been a very steady performer for us for the last 3 years.
Yeah, things will get going in September, so not too far away now for the UC Irvine women's golf team. Julie Brooks, going into your 11th season now at the helm. Thanks so much for taking some time with us. Good luck this year.
Thank you.